Already 46 Blitz 8 here again for 643boxbreaks.com. Timestamp is now 9:23 Eastern Time on Wednesday, January the 20th. This is break time. This is the random team break of artifacts, 15-16 artifacts, Stickwork, and Trilogy. This is a random team break. It was done at 9 o'clock. About 20 minutes ago was the team draw. There's a short trade period on the channel. No trades are registered, so the teams will stand as drawn. So this is break number 767. Artifacts, Stickwork, and Trilogy. 3-box with Blitzbucks. All right. Ed, you got both of the 3 primetime bonus shot listings there. So they weren't on the draw, obviously, so that's at the top of the list. So Ed, you get those 6 shots. My apologies. Dave, 42, ML 43. You drew the Wild and Blackhawks. Not bad. Bombo, you got the Avs. TJNL's Mommy, you got the Jets. Habs, a good team to have. Sharks and Yotes. Ed, you got the Panthers, Flyers, Blues, and Kings. El Donko. Zach, you have the Jackets. El Cid, you got the Flames and Canucks. Go Spits Go. Spitfires, I'm assuming. Sabres are yours. Kovalchuk, you have the Rangers and Penguins. Not bad. Newbie, you have the Sens. Oscar Cards, you have the Lightning. Sorry, Oscar Cards, you have the Islanders. Pack 79, you have the Lightning. Peanut, you got the Stars. Rick, RG Strand, you drew the Leafs. But you got the Preds and Bruins for free. They were at prizes from Subterfuge's break last night, I believe. So those 2 slots are given away as prizes. So Preds and Bruins were your 2 free teams. Not bad. Subterfuge, you got the Wings. And finally, Tex, you got the Devils, Hurricanes, Capitals, Ducks, and Edmonton Oilers. Last but not least, are yours. So there you go, Tex. All right, so what I'll do is I'll break this. I like Stickwork the best, so I'm going to go in this order. So I'm going to do Artifacts first. Artifacts first, then Trilogy, and then the Stickwork. But first, pre-break bonuses, of course, we got, Blitzbucks rewards. Everybody gets 5% back of what already spent in Blitzbucks. There's a link in the listing that you bought. Take you to the official information page to find out how many Blitzbucks you have and how you can spend them. It's essentially a 5% cashback bonus for you to spend on future breaks. So the break credits and or prizes in a list of in a prize vault there. If you have any questions, let me know. It's your money to spend, so it's basically, like I said, it's 5% cash back for you to spend. And we'll do Ed shots at the end. And here we go, artifacts, starting off. 567 is a serial. Sorry, read that wrong. 597. Dyslexic today. 597. The full artifacts, 15-16 artifact redemption list is out. And once again, in my meat-headedness, I forgot to print it out. So if there comes to a problem with that, hopefully somebody online can look it up live in the chat. Right now we got a few people that are in the break that are live. All right. Good luck, everybody. All right, so it looks like we're still sticking with this side is lousy, this side's good. All right, we got Smith, we got Reinhardt base, we got a rookie, Jacob Belrose for the Habs, and Aaron, your first hit, base rookie at a 999. Oh, thanks, Mike. Yeah, I keep forgetting to print it off. One of these days I'll remember. No guarantees though. Anderson base, we got a spacer. We have Sergei Bobrovsky insert $9.99. That's for the Jackets and Zach. Couple more base. We got a Perry. We got a Scheifele. We got a spacer. Sapphire, PK, Subban out of 85. That's for the Habs again. That's rare. Paul Stastny base. Now, if memory serves, that'll be the rookie redemption. Those two will be Mem. This will be the patch and or big autographed. This one will be the fourth of the numbered inserts. See how I do. Hey, look at that. Back is base. I love it when a plan comes together. Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Winnipeg Jets are Aaron as well. That's it on 999. All right, it's time to get to the good stuff here. Our first mem hit is for the Ottawa Senators. We have a Frozen Artifacts of Bobby Ryan. And Ottawa is newbie. Red jersey, not numbered. Kickstad base. We got a Reinhardt. We got a Spacer. Leon Draisaitl, double jersey out of 125 for the Edmonton Oilers. Sophomore year, so she got some color in the jerseys anyway. Sorry, he has some color in the jerseys anyway. I got Marshmouth there second, so we're coming from kind of a bad cough, cold thing. Ooh, no patch. No patch. No patch. What do we got? What do we got? It's nice. It's brown. We have a Roman numeral case hit, possibly. Not sure what color it is. It is Rookie Redemption. Is it a gold? Dual patches. Spectrum dual patches. Card number 5. And if I'm not mistaken, that is Chicago. Is that right? Is that Panarin? Panarin? Oh yeah, Chicago. Very good. Chicago is the new guy, Dave. He just signed out. Did he come back? Spectrum dual patches was that a 15? Don't remember. Well done for Dave. 42 ML 43. 25. New guy luck. And we have a regular Rookie Redemption here. It is for the Boston Bruins. Red number 197 for Rick and his free team from courtesy of Subterfuge. Oh, there he is. Boston Bruins, I don't know who that is, so it doesn't really matter. It's going to Boston. Dave, you there? You just got this. Look up, Dave. Oh, there you go. Welcome back. That's Chicago Panarin. Chicago's Panarin. Spectrum dual patches. Colin Miller is the Boston Redemption, according to Subterfuge. That's her Rick. Okay. Artifacts in the books. Trilogy is next. 688 serial for the backup can first. 688. Alright, let's get some good stuff out of this. This stuff is hot, hot, hot. Just burn my hands in that box. Yeah, that's why I'm not a comedian for a living. Make a living as a comedian. Alright, we got a Molson. We have rookie premieres for the Colorado Avalanche. Mikko Rantanen, out of $9.99. That's for Jack. Bummer Boy. First hit for you. That's a level 1. Mikko Rantanen. That's a true rookie? Okay. Or the base rookie. The recognized rookie. Spring check. Come on. Got a big ugly spacer in this one. Sedin Thornton. Nice. For the Ottawa Senators. Shane Prince, Rookie Premiers Auto Level 2. That is numbered out of 61. I can't tell if that's his jersey. I see a 0 on his... I don't think that's a jersey. Not sure what the numbering means. That's for Newbie. 61 is his draft position, maybe? Shane Prince sticker auto. For Newbie. Jonathan Tays. $27 of 61 for that Prince. Alright, we got our first chubby card. Braidwork base. Nice. For the Ottawa Senators again. Newbie's rocking it with Ottawa. Kyle Turris signature pucks. Now you can barely see the signature. That markers was well worn when he signed that. It's kind of a lousy autograph, actually. Sorry to say. But that is your card nonetheless. Kyle Turris puck autograph. Yeah, thin pen and very light. Like it's almost, I don't know, it looks kind of bad. Burris, Wheeler, Dubinsky, and we have a Shane Doan green thing out of 3 out of 95 jersey. That's for the Phoenix Coyotes. And the Yotes are DJ Nello's mommy. I think these are called, they're not called Radiant Color anymore. They're what are they, holofoil color? They changed the insert name or something. Something green? I don't know. Shane Doan. Lots of base. Three more base. I don't know why they keep changing the name of the inserts. Keep them the same. Give us a break. McKinnon base. There we go. That is the true rookie card of some guy named Connor McDavid out of 99. That is for Tex. Well done. And you will excuse me. I'm going to sleeve that and top load that just because of what it's worth. $50? Probably worth more than that. There we go. Connor McDavid. Congratulations for Tex. They're worth more than that. The Young Guns are worth a crap load more than that. I guess Young Guns are more sought after. No, that's too bad. Well, hopefully his career may go up in price. Zibanejad. Nice. For the Vancouver Canucks. Holofoil Black, I think they're called. Something. Ryan Miller out of 45 for Vancouver. The Nucks are El Cid. Here you go, Chris. 13 to 45. Nice patch. Stitch to stitch. So that's like between two patches there, maybe a letter. Nameplate. Nice game worn. Game used. Hockey memorabilia. That's good. That's the good stuff. None of this event worn crap. Very nice. Welcome back, Sid. Haven't seen you for a while. Johansson. Mike Liud. That's cool. Haven't seen him card in a long time. Ever, actually, I should say that. We have a holofoil blue Patrice Bergeron at a 555 career points. That's for Boston. That's for Rick. This is only my second box of Trilogy, so I'm going a little slow. I have a tendency that I like to savor the stuff too, so savor opening the stuff. It's part of one of the fun parts about doing the breaks, rather than just be a breaking machine. Couturier, Van Riemsdyk, another blue. Nathan McKinnon out of 433 career shots on goal is the theme. That's for the Avs and Jack. Spacer and Glenn Hall. I like the base set. It's pretty cool vets in there. Alright, now we got stickwork. So hopefully this one doesn't throw me for a loop. Lots of people live here to help me out with the more obscure names that I can't recognize, or I don't recognize offhand. Yeah, Montreal's good in this stuff. Oh, came with the box. Well, you wanted Detroit. I think it's Detroit. I'm pretty sure it's Detroit. Out of 40 for Detroit in Subterfuge, Sergei Fedorov. Nice. That'll play. Beautiful stick piece. Lots of wear on that. Very cool. Alright, we got a three-way stick rack out of 40. This one, well, let me pull it out here and get a closer look at the uniforms here. This is out of 40. This one's going to have to be random more than likely. Wow. This one's nice too. We have Chris Chelios, we have Al McInnes, and we have Paul Coffey. Now, I'm pretty sure Chelios is for Chicago. That looks like St. Louis, the St. Louis Blues, and that's Edmonton. Chicago, St. Louis, Edmonton. Hey, look at that. So I have to be random. Chicago is Dave, the new guy. St. Louis is... Where are they? Blues. That's Ed. And Edmonton is Tex. So I have to be randomed. Please read the listing for the random rules. We use my dice. And this one's going to have to be random too. I see 99. So this one's out of 15. 15 out of 15. Face-off stickwork. I guess 99 kind of gave it away. We got Wayne Gretzky on one side. We got Ronnie Francis on the other. So Wayne Gretzky is Edmonton. Ronnie Francis is Pittsburgh. Looks like. So that's going to be a random between Tex and whoever owns Pittsburgh. And that will be Kopelchuk, 17. You got a 50-50 chance. Alright, so I'll put that back in there. And here we go with the random rules. What we do is we have my dice app, and I started off fresh here for every break. So what I do here with the dice app, we roll 3 dice. Whoever has the highest dice total after the toss wins the card. By listed in the listing there, the rules are for these cards we roll left to right. So in this case, I guess I'll do this one first because it was pulled first. So in this case, we got Chicago will roll first, then St. Louis, and then Edmonton. Whoever has the highest dice total of the 3 will get the card. Okay, so I'll put this like so. And here we go, Chicago. And Dave, 42 ML 43. Your toss of 3 dice gives you... Boy, that ain't good. That's 4. Only one roll that can get lower than that. Sorry, sir. All right, St. Louis is Al McKinnon, St. Louis. St. Louis, once again, is Ed. So Ed, your 3 dice. Wow, 5. 5 for Ed. Well, you beat the 4. And finally, Paul Coffey is Edmonton. Tex wins it with a total of 8. Those are some pretty terrible dice rolls, actually, total-wise. But that is a win for Tex. Tex rolls the 8. So that one is going to Edmonton and Paul Coffey. Congratulations, Tex. Loaded dice. Last time I was at a card store. I was walking through the D&D section here looking for some dice, and they actually do sell loaded dice. I couldn't believe it. All right, and finally, the last random to do here. We got Gretzky on that side. We got Ronnie Francis on this side. Edmonton rolls first, then Pittsburgh. So Edmonton is Tex. Your first toss. Gets tossed first. And he rolls a 12. Tex gets 12. And Pittsburgh is Kovalchuk or Palfy on the channel. Good luck. You got to beat 12 to win that card. Oh, 11. 1 short. So Tex, ownage on the randoms. This card is going to Edmonton and Tex. Congratulations, sir. Rigged. Boy, the new guy gets in with the jokes pretty quick, doesn't he? So, congratulations, Tex. Walk away from nice cards out of that. Well done. All right, so we got a last order of business here. Is Ed's penalty shots. And I can get off to bed. Oh boy, it's going to be a long day tomorrow. 4 a.m. comes early. All right, Ed, you got 6 shots to do here. Reset the app. All right. Ed, your first of 6 shots. Here we go. You know the game. Here we go. No pair there in the first attempt. On shot 1. 2, 3, 6, no pair there. Third and final chance to get a pair. And there it is. 3's over a 2. Shot on net. Goalies roll. 5. 4 and a 2. Scores. Fancy stick work for Ed. Puts the biscuit in the basket. Shot 2. 6, 3, 1. No pair. 5, 3, 1. No pair. Third and final chance to get a pair. And there it be. 4's over a 1. Now this is more fancy stick work. It's been working. And it worked again. 5, 3, and 1. Goalie can't keep track of Ed's magic stick. Shot 3. Snake eyes. Trying to fool the goalie now. Blast from the point. Will hold? No. Goalie rolls a 6, a 4, and a 3. So a weak shot with a pair of 1s gets beat with a 6, 4, 3. A little bit of overkill on that one. Anyway, that's a save on Ed, so you're 2 and 3. Sorry, 2 out of 3 so far. Shot 4. 5's over a 1. 5, 5, 1. Shot it out with a pair of 5s. Goalies roll. 2's over a 1 for the goalie. Scores for Ed. 3 out of 4. Shot 5. Snake eyes again. 1's over a 2. Lowest possible roll to get a shot on net. Goalies roll. Doesn't beat it. 6, 5, and a 4. Scores with a pair of 1s. Snake eyes holds. 4 to 5. Shot 6. 6 and final shot. Snake eyes again. Alright, see if it holds again. Does not this time. Goalie got you with a pair of 5s over a 2. So final save on Ed's final shot there. You should have stuck with a fancy stick work at the beginning. Yeah. I'm trying to make this interesting, so bear with me. So that's 4 goals on 6 shots. 4 points to add to your total, sir. I think you have some in the bank as well, so you more than likely walked away with 13-14 prime slot tonight. Congratulations. And congratulations to all the winners at the break here. And remember, everybody gets Blitz Bucks. Everybody gets 5% back in Blitz Bucks. So everybody walk away with it. Well, it's an even Blitz dollar for every slot. $20 equals you. $20 spent gives you $1 back. So it does add up. Doesn't sound like much, but it does add up. A lot of people play for free with Blitzbox. Anyway, thank you very much for your support of 643boxbreaks.com. Hope to see you next time. Cheers. Have a good night.